the winner, I don't know. It could be between Munawar and Payal because they're very
Okay.
similar, but they're playing it in different style. Munawar is very conning, very sweetly. Payal is an individual and she's playing her game alone. She doesn't trust anyone and she's moving
Yeah.
forward. So I think it depends on audience who they're gonna make the winner.
Okay, Mandana. Hi, I'm Aarti, and a very warm welcome to you on TellyReporter.
Hi Aarti, thank you so much for having me.
ओके, सबसे पहले मंदना मैं जानना चाहूंगी कैसा रहा आपका लॉकअप का सफर एंड ये ब्लॉक कंगना रनौत की जेल को एक्सपीरियंस करना कितना एक्साइटिंग रहा आपके लिए?
Well, बहुत exciting और बहुत interesting और fabulous experience था. And by having Kangana as a host, it was a great opportunity for me to be part of that show. And yes, it was an amazing experience.
ओके मंदना, एक बात मैं स्पेशली आपसे जानना चाहूंगी, जब आप लॉकअप के अंदर थी, जब आपने एंटर किया था, आप बहुत ही ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग कंटेस्टेंट बनकर एंटर करी थी एंड डेफिनेटली यू आर रियली वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग अमंग द अदर्स एज वेल. लेकिन एक पॉइंट आया गेम में जहां पर यूजुअली लोगों ने आपको विमेन कार्ड यूज करने का टैग दे दिया कि जब भी कुछ होता है आप विमेन कार्ड यूज कर रहे हो. क्या ये शिफ्ट आपको भी आपकी गेम में लगा? और ये जब टर्म आपके खिलाफ यूज किया जाता था विमेन कार्ड वाला, उस पर क्या कहना चाहोगे? बिकॉज यूजुअली बाहर भी बहुत से लोगों के रिएक्शंस आए हैं इस पर.
I think the reason everyone takes me as a strong woman क्योंकि है वो है मतलब I am a strong woman and I've been part of a reality show before जैसे इतना फूटी टूटी हिंदी में 115 days I stayed in Big Boss. तो सब लोगों को पता है, मेरा जो ऑडियंस है, जो फैन फॉलोइंग है, उनको पता है कि मैं हूँ काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग, राइट? So, obviously, my entry when I entered the show, everyone was like, "Oh wow, Mandana aayi hai yahan pe, and everything is gonna change." But the thing is, Big Boss में और Lock Up में काफी differences है, काफी अलग show है, right? And I think my kind of personality, where it's very honest और मुंह फट है, ये जेल का अंदर इतना काम नहीं आया. Because in jail, everybody was making friendship for moving forward in the show or surviving the show, right? जो मैं real life में मैं नहीं करती हूँ और show के लिए भी नहीं करती हूँ, काम के लिए भी नहीं करती हूँ, तो that's one point. And the second point is like, I want to tell you something. अगर मैं हूँ woman or if I'm talking about my rights as a woman, उसमें कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, right? Because I'm not a man. I'm not going to talk about man. I'm going to talk about a woman. And at some point, I am going to talk about how important it is for our generation, our new generation of girls, right? To make an example of myself for my audience. Because I think that as an artist, as a woman, you need to have a voice. You need to talk about those, right? Like example, Kangana ma'am, right? She has gone through so much, but she's standing tall and talking as a woman because she's a woman, right? And if me in the show, in a reality show, I'm going to talk about women, right? उसमें गलती है क्या? I don't understand it. उसमें problem ही नहीं है. It's like you telling a woman why you're talking about women when she's a woman, and उसमें ये नहीं है कि आप women card use कर रही.
So, right. Okay, the incident that happened, Mandana, genuinely आपसे एक चीज I really want to know, अरीना टास्क की बात करेंगे. जब आपने वो पॉइंट था जब आपने डिसाइड किया था कि आपको क्विट करना है गेम, आपकी अनबन हो गई थी करण कुंद्रा के साथ. उसके बाद जब आप अपने शो के अंदर री एंट्री, तो बहुत से लोग इसके अगेंस्ट भी थे. लाइक इफ यू टुक अ स्टैंड, लाइक फर्म स्टैंड, यू वांट टू क्विट द शो, देन व्हाई डिड यू अगेन एंटर द शो? इवन दैट कम्स एज अ स्टैंड, जो आपने बहुत गेम में लिए है एज स्ट्रॉन्ग कंटेस्टेंट. उस चीज पर क्या कहना चाहोगे?
Well, everything said and done, it happened between me and Karan. It was in a heat of the moment. काफी टाइम हो चुकी है जब I'll give you a very funny example. जब आपको बहुत भूख लगी है ना, you say the meanest things क्योंकि आपको भूख लगी है. It's not like because you're saying something mean. So I think जो मैंने कहा उसी वक्त पे, it was in a heat of the moment. and then मुझे show का quit नहीं करना था. You know, a lot of people thought that I'm saying that I'm going to leave the show. And
Yeah.
also the fact that it was my own expectation which hurt me, that I know Karan outside of the show, right? In the show, Karan for me is a jailer who's hosting the show, right? So my own expectation from my own friend, it got me upset. Or baat bhi kiya, or I told him like, oh, why you're doing this, why you're doing that, right? It wasn't my place to tell him what to do with his job, right? So later on, when everything cooled down and everything, and you know, I was really upset. And later on, I was like, okay, hold on. Jo heat of the moment kaha hai, it's not right. But it wasn't like I wanted to quit the show. And also, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people inside the jail, they had a problem of me coming back because it took me as a strong person. वो लोग के लिए एक्चुअली अच्छी नहीं था कि मंदना वापस आए, एंड दे वर लाइक ओ अच्छा हाँ मंदना क्यों वापस आए. मैंने कुछ दूसरे के साथ गलती भी नहीं किया, मैंने गाली नहीं दिया, मैंने फिजिकल अब्यूज नहीं किया, मैंने वर्बल अब्यूज नहीं किया. जो हुआ था मेरे साथ और जेलर के साथ हुआ था. जो वो लोग का शो है और क्वीन का शो है, वो लोग डिसाइड करेंगे कौन जाएंगे और कौन रहेंगे. एंड आई थिंक they didn't like the fact that I came back because they were scared of me.
ओके मंदना, एक और चीज, जब आपने घर के अंदर ये बात कही थी करणवीर से, जो ज़ीशान ने जाकर बता दी थी कि स्क्रिप्ट रीडिंग के बाद ये करणवीर कॉल्ड यू इनसाइड, इस बात पर टीजे ने भी रिएक्ट किया था. कहीं ना कहीं उन्हें भी ये बात पसंद नहीं आई थी. एंड इवन शी हैड मेंशन्ड इन वन ऑफ हर इंटरव्यूज के आपने जो उनके बच्चों पे स्वेयर किया था, वो भी बात टीजे को बहुत ज्यादा पसंद नहीं आई. And she considered you as one of your best friends and the close ones unke family mein. So what do you have to say about it? And the allegations that were made, like kya genuinely aapne wo cheez kahi thi ya fir wo Zeeshan ke end se wrong thi?
Well, until now I haven't had the opportunity to talk to her, but एक अफसोस की बात है जब आप दूसरों को friend मांगती है, you say that she's my friend, she's close to my children, she has come to our house. एक सेकंड के लिए बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट नहीं दे रही है. जब तुम्हारा हस्बैंड शो का अंदर है, तुम्हारा दोस्त भी शो का अंदर है, राइट? दैट आई डोंट थिंक शी वुड हैव सेड समथिंग लाइक दिस. करण, अफसोस का बात वही है जो मैंने करण भी कहा है, करण को भी कहा है शो के अंदर. आई टोल्ड हिम, आई सेड करण, इट्स रियली सैड that if you thought that I'm your friend, I'm going to be the one who's going to go and talk behind your back. जो मैंने कही भी नहीं है. Those words wasn't my words, because when I exit the show, so before watching the show, I asked the channel, I said, आप लोग को तो पता है सब चीज. Have I said those words? They said no. It was a gameplay from Zeeshan and Anjali to make a fight between you and Karan. And I said, so the sad part is Karan actually believed them, because you know me as a friend. I've come to your house, I've spent time with your children, and this is what you're doing. और उसके ऊपर भी जब मैं बाहर आई थी, when I saw that TJ has gone out and talking about it in length, and I thought like, hold on a second, if you have called me friend, ये सब क्या है? ये publicity का stunt है? You trying to get vote for your husband, or what's happening? तो अभी तक मेरा कुछ मतलब चांस नहीं मिला है वो लोग के साथ बात करना. लेकिन अफसोस का बात है जो लोग मुझे फ्रेंड्स बुलाती है और फ्रेंड्स कहते हैं, and they go and talk like this, and it's sad because कभी I've seen this in the show also, that people go to any stand to save themselves in the show. And I think that's also one of the reasons that I couldn't stay in the show longer, because मैंने कभी भी लाइफ में, रियल लाइफ में भी नहीं किया है, शो का अंदर भी नहीं किया है. So it is what it is.
ओके मंदना, आप जब से घर के बाहर आई है, घर में टिकट टू फिनाले टास्क भी चालू है, जहाँ पर मुनावर और अंजलि, आपने हैशटैग सुने होंगे मनु अंजलि, एंड समवेयर दे बोथ रियली लाइक ईच अदर. अंजलि ने तो आई लव यू तक कह दिया था मुनावर को. सो अब जब रिसेंटली जब ये टास्क चल रहा था, अंजलि ने कहीं ना कहीं मुनावर को बिट्रे कर दिया, विच वाज रियली हर्टफुल, और मुनावर के बाद काफी ज्यादा रोई भी है. क्या लगता है आपको कि इन दोनों की जो फ्रेंडशिप थी, लाइक बोथ फ्रॉम बोथ द एंड जेन्युइन है, बिकॉज अब जब टाइम था, मौका था, तो अंजलि ने कहीं न कहीं मुनावर को सपोर्ट नहीं किया उस टिकट टू फिनाले डाल
Well, I know one thing for fact, um, and I'm saying it from my experience, जेल का अंदर दोनों
हुँ,
भी मुनव्वर और अंजलि
हुँ,
दोनों
हुँ,
को भी एग्जैक्टली पता है ये जो लोग कर रही है, जो हैशटैग है, जो फ्रेंडशिप है, लव एंगल है,
या
शो के लिए है। ये लोग के
ओके,
रहने के लिए जेल के अंदर बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। It's
हुँ,
very
हुँ,
important for them to accept this and move forward with it. Game ka andar.
हुँ,
But
हुँ,
also, the last moment that I was in a jail before I said my goodbyes, right?
हुँ,
Before I get eliminated, I
हुँ,
was
हुँ,
talking to Anjali in a way that focus on your game, individual,
राइट,
ye, wo, you're a woman, stay
हुँ,
strong, be your own. I know
हुँ,
you have a liking towards this person, but focus on yourself. She said something like, I know it, but I don't have to talk about it. So it just
ओके,
shows that whatever is happening, it's
हुँ,
for
हुँ,
sake of the game. क्योंकि
ओके,
मुझे पता नहीं है कि वो लोग का बॉयफ्रेंड और गर्लफ्रेंड बाहर है और नहीं है, जो भी है उनका
हुँ, हुँ,
फ्रेंडशिप। लेकिन
हुँ,
जो
हुँ।
जेल के अंदर हो रहा है, एवरी बोथ ऑफ देम दे नो व्हाट दे डूइंग विद दिस होल।
ओके वंदना, आप घर से जब इविक्ट हुई, उसके बाद ज़ीशान भी इविक्ट हो गए बिकॉज़ उन्होंने बहुत ज़्यादा फिज़िकल वायलेंस कर दिया था आज़मा के साथ में। क्या आपने, आई होप अगर आपने क्लिपिंग्स देखे होंगे उस पार्ट के, क्या क्या लगता है, ज़ीशान का जो इविक्शन था आपके अकॉर्डिंग फेयर है? क्या कहीं न कहीं लगता है कि आज़मा भी पनिश होनी चाहिए थी? व्हाट इज़ योर टेक ऑन द सिचुएशन व्हिच हैपेंड?
See, physical violence is not acceptable from anyone, man, women, anybody, right? And what Zishan did was an extreme reaction to what Azma has been doing.
हुँ,
And
हुँ,
Zishan is not the first one who Azma has been doing verbal abuses, right?
हुँ, हुँ,
मेरे साथ भी Azma same चीज किया, right? I didn't say anything for a week. और
हुँ,
आफ्टर वीक जब आज़मा मेरे डैड और मॉम के बारे में, मेरा कंट्री के बारे में, मेरा एक्स के बारे में
हुँ,
बोलना शुरू किया, आई
हुँ,
शोड रिएक्शन टू इट, राइट?
हुँ,
आई हैड अ फाइट विद आज़मा एंड आपने देखा है ना, यू नो एग्जैक्टली
जी,
व्हाट हैपेंड।
जी।
But then I feel Azma should have been punished as well because
ओके,
as we talk, right, we speak about mental illness and mental abuse, right?
या,
There are a lot of people mentally they abuse you. So the way Asma also spoke about things and the way she was triggering him again and again and again,
या,
that's also should have been punished. But then
हुँ, हुँ,
again, it's the channel, it's the jailers, and it's a queen decision what they want to do with it. But I'm glad that at least Zishan got his full punishment because
हुँ,
physical
हुँ।
abuse is not acceptable at any way or any source.
ओके, टॉकिंग अबाउट करणवीर, जहाँ पे वो पायल एंड अली के साथ कम्पीट कर रहे थे, वाज़ इट शॉकिंग फॉर यू एज़ वेल? बिकॉज़ बहुत से व्यूअर्स के लिए भी शॉकिंग रहा है कि करणवीर लाइव वोटिंग टास्क में वो वोट आउट हो चुके हैं। वाज़ इट रियली शॉकिंग फॉर यू बिकॉज़ ही हैज़ परफॉर्म्ड रियली गुड इन दैट टास्क?
Not really, because see, the problem is Karan, the way he plays it, he plays in a way that he thinks that he's really smart. Really thinks that I'm gonna make friendship with this one and that one, and they're gonna come and save me. But what he's
हुँ,
not realizing and accepting it is that he is inside the game. He's inside the jail. You might think that people are gonna come and save you, but no one is there to save you. And for me, it wasn't shocking because, to be honest, even before I entered the show, I knew that Karan is not one of the most followed or one of the most voted
हुँ।
candidates in the jail. So I'm not really surprised by that.
ओके वंदना, मुनावर घर के अंदर एक ऐसे कंटेस्टेंट कहे गए थे जिसको बहुत से लोगों ने मैनिपुलेटिव भी कहा। करण कुंद्रा हैज प्रेज्ड हिम, हैज कॉल्ड हिम द लीडर ऑफ द लॉकअप। व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि मुनावर की एक्चुअल पर्सनालिटी आपको कैसे लगती है? डज ही हैज द लीडरशिप क्वालिटी और एक्चुअली इज अ मैनिपुलेटर? बिकॉज़ आप उनके साथ में इतना टाइम स्पेंड कर कर आई है, तो यू मस्ट नो हिम रियली।
I think if you want to call it manipulation or you want to call it someone who's really good with his words,
हुँ, हुँ,
I think it's a kind of a talent to, to make people convince people that what you're doing is good for you. and Munawar पीछे से उनका जो फायदा है ना, and he's working on that, right? So
Right.
I think he does have a great power with his words, and the way he's using it right now in the game, it's working really well for him because he has managed to have so many people follow him and make him believe that he's the winner, he's the main guy, he's the boss, he's this and that, right? So,
Yeah.
and I think the reason the jailer has praised him because I think that's one of the main quality for this game to make people believe everything that they're doing is for their benefit, but it's not. It's for Munavar's benefit. So I think it's a quite smart playing, but honestly, in real life, if let's say I knew someone who's so manipulative, I wouldn't be friends. No. I'm saying that it works for the show really well, but in real life, if I knew a person like that, I wouldn't be friends with them.
ओके वंदना, आप जब घर के अंदर लॉकअप के अंदर थी, आपका पायल के साथ में बहुत मिक्स्ड रिलेशनशिप नजर आया. यू नो, टू बी रियली ऑनेस्ट, देयर वाज अ टाइम व्हेन यू गाइस वर लाइक इजीली फाइटिंग विद ईच अदर. देयर वाज टाइम यू गाइस हैड अ क्यूट मोमेंट. देयर वर टाइम यू वर गॉसिपिंग अबाउट द कंटेस्टेंट्स एज वेल. यू नो, ये कंफ्यूजन वाले रिलेशनशिप को आप कैसे जस्टिफाई करी? वाज इट समथिंग लाइक दैट यू रियली ट्रस्टेड पायल? बिकॉज यू नो, जब तक जितने भी अब तक कंटेस्टेंट्स बाहर आए हैं, कभी किसी ने ऐसे नहीं कहा कि यू नो पायल वाज द वन टू रियली एक्चुअली जिस पे ट्रस्ट कर सकते थे, बिकॉज शी इज प्लेइंग गेम फॉर हरसेल्फ. उन्हें कोई इमोशंस नहीं है, किसी के साथ अटैचमेंट भी नहीं है गेम के.
Well, to be honest, I've told this to Payal as well. I'm not sure if you have seen it or not. I told Payal, I said, listen, I feel like the person that you're portraying, right? It's for the game. But at the end of the day, she's a woman. You know, she's someone who wants the love and the attention and everything. But the way she's asking for it is very aggressive, right? And I think at some point, Payal thought that I'm going to become her bestie and we're going to destroy everybody the way Payal wants to destroy. But then the thing is, you need to accept the other person. I think she never accepted the fact that I am my own individual as well. You know, you need to accept people and take them for the individual that they are. But for her, she was kind of like sometimes she gave me a vibe of like, oh, Payal knows everything because she has come from the first day. So Mandana, you cannot have any opinion. And I think that's why we did have some cute moments and we had some like disappointments and disagreements. But I don't know why. I think I would like to see Payal outside of the world and see if she's really like that or that's only her gameplay.
Okay, Mandana, who according to you, you know, is the ऐसे कह सकते हैं कि non deserving contestant और जो बहुत ज़्यादा fake है अभी भी घर के अंदर. Who according to you is that one contestant?
I think one person who's still in the house is Ali because the way he has played it and the way he has kind of hide behind people and moving forward, जो किया है अभी तक, he doesn't deserve to be on the second week of the end of the show. Yeah, probably Ali, but you know, rest of people, I think they're playing a damn good game. They understand the game and they have an individual mind. For Ali, I feel like you know, even as a Kehti also, he was all over the place always. He's one of those who hides behind people and move forward.
Okay, lastly, Mandana, who according to you is the winner of the lockup, and what do you have to say to your fans? Like people have really loved you in lockup.
Well, the winner, I don't know. It could be between Munawar and Payal because they're very similar, but they're playing it in different style. Munawar is very conning, very sweetly, you know, he's kind of moving forward where Payal is an individual and she's playing her game alone. She doesn't trust anyone and she's moving forward. So I think it depends to audience who they're gonna make the winner. But rather than that, I just want to say thank you so much for all my fans who watched me, voted for me, and supported me. I really appreciate all the love that I have received in past and in future and in the present time. And please keep sending the love. And thank you so much for having me over your channel.
Thank you so much, Mandana. It was really lovely talking to you, and all the best for upcoming projects and everything in your life.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
You
much.
have a great day. Bye.
Bye.